Howdy, it's Matt, and some good news. They've been and re-released the Radjet 800. Now, I need to give you an early heads up. Of course, we are not going to be seeing it on this channel. Not because it's pink, just because I've owned one before. They've changed absolutely nothing about it, which, to be honest, it probably needs absolutely nothing to change about it. And the only thing which you could have done, they've been and done, which was change the colours on it. So what are we talking about? It is the Radjet 800. This model has been literally out for years. I just looked up myself on my own YouTube channel. June 2016 is when I owned one of these last. In short, the Radjet is a really good, fun model. Let's not knock it at all. It is a really, really good, fun model. It doesn't fly straight until you've bent the nose and snapped both of those nodules off on both wings. And I need to give you a heads up, it is quite a noisy model. So if you are flying with some older generation on your flight line or near houses, you might want to keep it away from those kind of locations because it is a very raspy model, to say the least. The reason why basically, the Radjet disappeared from Hobbyking quite a period ago, and the reason why I never went on and bought another one, and I'm definitely in the market for one, but however, the thing which kept me back is because I can always remember these came out on sale as a kit version for £28. And I swore blind I wouldn't buy one unless it was £28 or very similar to that. And now it's been and come out as a kit version for £61. As remember, we're a self-funded YouTube channel here, and there's no chance in the blue monkeys I'm buying one for basically twice the price, which is the level which I'm personally buying a Radjet for. Does that make it a bad model? Does that mean that you should not buy a Radjet? Absolutely not. They are really, really good fun. If you want something which is really going to test those fingers, and you want something which is quite screamy and is going to fly around the sky like a scolded cat, Radjet is the way to go. Really, really good fun. It doesn't really need anything to do into it. Even like with the servos mounted on the bottom isn't the end of the world. Oh, I would, one big word of caution, do look out for the hyperstore with the Radjet. If you have too much movement in your surfaces, then and you use that at full speed, you can hyperstore a Radjet. I've done it myself several times. Craig's had exactly the same thing, and I also found one of the previous videos, and it's called a brown nose video. I'll put a link to it in the video description. And Dave did exactly the same thing. Too much throws on the Radjet will cause it to hyperstore, and that's something you never want to do because basically the model becomes uncontrollable, and if you've got no height, you just can't save it. That's the only negative which I can say. That's just down to the style of model it is, and because if it's driving really fast. That's one of the issues which you have with very fast models. Too much movement will cause your model to basically fall out of the sky. Sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? But it's a real thing. Anyway, don't want to knock it too much. Kind of like the pink. Might be a bit shocking to you. I'll stick a stupid photo up on the screen. Look, you can't do this stuff if you can't take the piss out yourself. Radjet, feel it's a bit expensive, but honestly, glad to see it back in stock, even though I would class it's a little bit expensive. Hopefully with Black Friday and stuff coming up literally just around the corner. We're in August right now, September, November, October, November, party time. Hopefully these will come out and sell in the future. We'll get one if the price is good enough. I hope you appreciate this very quick video. If, by the way, if you are going to go on and buy one, I will put in a link to this, which is the Hobbyking affiliate link, so that you will be supporting this channel at no extra cost to you. Remember, something which I want to be 100% clear about. That was not my motivation behind this video. What my motivation was to point out, A, a good model is back, B, it's a little bit expensive, C, do go careful of too much movement in the elevons, and D, number 4, it is a noisy model. Be considerate of your neighbours. Remember, we have quite a large spotlight on ourselves at the moment, and we don't really need stupidly noisy models in built-up areas. So do fly it with some consideration. Does that make sense? Is that fair? Besides that, any questions or comments, ask in the comments section underneath this video. And as always, from myself, Matt, thank you very much for joining. See you again shortly. Cheerios!